Hi Beauty Pies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am reviewing the new Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer and the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush. I am a huge fan of using cream products to contour / bronze. I use those two terms interchangeably. I like to use a contour product to look bronze. I prefer a very subtle bronzing effect, and I find that it's best achieved with a cream contour product. There are not a lot of cream contour products that I have found that I really love. So that's why I was so excited when I saw this, and it's actually my introduction to this company as well. Fenty Beauty was founded by Rihanna. As many of you may know, she is a very popular singer. And the goal of this company was to include all people, like all race. I don't even think she singled out women. I feel like she said it's to include everyone, all skin types, all skin color, races, so that everyone would have an opportunity to find makeup. And if you are someone like me, has had the challenges over the years of finding the right foundation color, the right concealer, the right colors for your skin tone because you have a rare skin tone or skin color, then you could appreciate something like that. I'm gonna apply everything from scratch so you can see how everything applies on my face. But I just wanted to give a shout out to that brand. For those of you who don't know about Fenty Beauty, it's really a brand that's focused on all skin tones and skin types. Side note, I have never shopped online for makeup products as much as I have now in the last month or so, obviously due to the corona. I have shopped online, but I've actually never made a purchase until I swatched it in the store. So products that I know that work for me, I went online and I researched them and I try to find out what the color, undertone, skin tones it's right for, to help me find the right colors in other brands. And let me tell you, it's like changed my world. Like, I don't think I will ever go shopping for makeup without first doing research online. There's a whole language for makeup that once you get the hang of it, it will be so easy to find the right products for you from any brand. It's hard to figure out first, am I neutral, am I warm, am I cool, am I yellow, am I pink, am I medium, am I medium deep, am I tan deep, or am I deep? When you shop online, you'll see these terms more, and over time, with some trial and error, you'll get an idea of where you fit in amidst these terms, and I'm telling you, it's gonna save you a lot of time in the long run when you shop for makeup. So I moisturized my face using the Cerave moisturizing cream. This is for normal to dry skin. And then I primed my face using the Touche de Eclat primer from YSL. And this is a great primer for when you don't want to look too matte and you don't want to look too oily or radiant either. It's a perfect in-between for dry skin. If you are oily and you want to look less oily, especially since we're using cream products today, you might want to use a primer that's more mattifying. One of my favorite mattifying primers is the Benefit Professional Primer. Next, I'm using the NARS Sheerglow foundation in the color Tahoe, and I'm going to be applying it with the Morphe M439 brush. For concealer, I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Biscuit. Okay, so foundation and concealer is on. Now we're gonna start trying the Fenty products. This is what the product looks like. This is the front of the bronzer. It's got like this light gold packaging, very pretty. It's also surprisingly lightweight. Usually luxury brand packaging is luxurious and a little bit heavier. This is $30 for 0.22 ounces. I thought that it had a really good mirror for a product that was only $30. I think that's a pretty good price for this, for a luxury brand, for a bronzer. So on the website, the primary benefits it states are that it's easy to blend, it's light as air, non-greasy, water and sweat resistant. It's got 7 sheer buildable shades designed to serve all skin types and tones with its range of neutral, warm, and cool undertones. This cream bronzer warms up and softly defines your face with a fresh-faced bronze glow that looks natural on everyone. So this is really a bronzer and a contour product. It's got a silky smooth texture that doesn't feel sticky or greasy. However, the colors that they specifically suggest for contour are, for my skin tone, they're too light. So that's why I chose this color. It's in the color chocolate. This is suggested for deep skin tones, but since I'm using it as a contour as opposed to a bronzer, I think it'll work just fine for me. It did look more of a pale brown on the website than it does in person. It's warmer, which is not what I was thinking. I thought it would be a lot paler. That's why I chose it for a contour, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna be using the Morphe E8 brush to apply this. Started with a very light tap of this and my brush picked up a lot of product. So when I realized that, I just started putting the bronzer on my forehead to get rid of some of the product, and then I'm going back and blending it out. Okay, so this was very easy to apply. I always wash my brushes before I use a new product to make sure that I'm giving you an absolutely accurate review of the product. So I don't want to have a brush with old makeup on it. So this is just true to color. Everything about it is really surprising to me. I tapped my brush in here, and as I mentioned, initially I thought it would be too warm, but it's not. It's the perfect amount of cool for my skin tone. When you're using a product like this that's meant for a darker skin tone and you're using it as a contour product, you have to be, very light-handed. But even if you weren't, you can do just like I did. After you apply it, if you feel like there's too much, just move the brush to an area where you don't have the contour yet, and then just keep blending. It definitely feels hydrating, but there's no stickiness to it either. Sometimes cream products can have a stickiness to it, but I don't feel a stickiness at all. Next, we're gonna try on the blush. So the blush comes in a similar package, but a lot smaller. It says Cream Fenty Beauty. Show you the difference. So this is the bronzer and this is the cream. So it's a lot smaller, but if it works as well as this bronzer does, and I'm guessing a little bit goes a long way with this as well. So the bronzer is 0.22 ounces and it's $32. I think I mentioned it was $30. This is $32. The packaging for the blush, it says Cream Fenty Beauty. And it's in a little white case. 0.10 ounces for $20. It also has a little mirror, which is amazing that they were able to fit that in here. It's a good mirror. So the blush is described as light as air, non-greasy, and that it melts into skin for an effortless wash of color. Created by Rihanna to give life to all skin tones, these 10 shades may look ultra vivid in the pan, but have a sheer buildable finish. What they're saying is very true, because I watched a video of Rihanna trying this blush on, and she tried on a blush that looked like purple in the pan, but when she put it on, it was this beautiful flush of lavender pink. Looked amazing, and I think I would have chosen that one if I had seen that video. I also saw the blush called Fuego Fire, tried on another YouTuber. I'll link her a video down below where she swatches all the shades on her skin tone, and Fuego Fire is also one that I'd like to purchase, because even though it looks yellow in the pan, it is like this beautiful golden sheer color against a darker skin tone. It looks so beautiful. I think it would be perfect for the summer especially, and it can double as a blush and highlight. So because I hadn't seen those videos, I went with a color that was safe, and this is the Rose Latte. This is supposed to also be a kind of bronze nude effect. I'm gonna apply this with my Sigma Duo Fiber Blush. I tapped it about 2 or 3 times in here because based on how the bronzer worked, I'm guessing this is very pigmented. Adjust the light here. I apologize for the lighting changes. I am filming a little bit later into the day, and even though my blinds are completely closed, a lot of the light filters into the room. So, okay, so here I am gonna apply the blush. Why am I nervous? Okay. I feel like I need another mirror. Okay, this mirror, I think I'm nervous. Okay, this mirror. I'm gonna be using the little baby mirror in here as well to see if it's useful. And it is. Okay, so, okay, I love that. I love it. I see the flush already. I also love this mirror. Like, you would think that it's so tiny that it's not useful, but because of the magnification level of this mirror, you can totally use it. And a cream blush, especially, you would want to have a mirror because this is something you can use as a lipstick and you can apply with your fingers. So you could just take this. If you have perfect skin, you don't even really need any foundation or anything. You could potentially just use, wow. It is such a pretty color. That is such a pretty color. It's such a natural flush. I know, I'm guessing you can barely even see it, but that's what I like about it. And that was just a little bit. It's supposed to be buildable, so it is, it's buildable. I'm going to be doing a natural makeup tutorial next, and so I think I found my blush for that tutorial. I think part of it is also using this brush. When you use a dual fiber brush, a brush that's specifically meant for creams, it gives it part of that natural look. If you don't have a brush like this, I would suggest using your fingers as a tool as opposed to using a brush that's meant for powders. You'll end up getting a much more natural look. Okay, I am starting to crease, so I'm going to go ahead and put on some powder. I am going to be using the Wetnwild Photofocus foundation powder. No, not foundation. I'm using the Wetnwild Photofocus powder in Banana. I'm also just applying this underneath my eyes and T-zone area. See the difference I made when I said it? Like, all that oil went away and this really smoothed out my under eye. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I love this particular setting powder because I feel like it gives me more coverage. So it doesn't just smooth out my under eyes, it like builds up my under eyes. So I'm gonna put this in the T-zone area as well. And I'm not gonna be putting any powder on the rest of my face because I kind of want that glow since I'm not gonna be using highlighter, and the whole point of using cream products is to really look more natural. So I feel like putting a powder over it would kind of offset that extra glow. If you're oily, you might need to use a very light setting powder. I think the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish is such a light powder that will mop up any oil that you have on your skin but still give you a very skin-like appearance. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eye makeup off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try another Fenty product on my lips. Okay, so my eye makeup is done. I did my eyebrows using the soap brow technique. I did a video on this and I posted it last week, so I'll link it here above in a card if you'd like to check it out. So I'm done with my eye makeup. I'm skipping the highlighter. I kind of want a natural glow for this look, and I feel like the cream bronzer and the cream blush gave me a natural glow from within. I have fallen in love with liquid lipsticks. It's one of my favorite things to wear on my lips. Given that they're a good formula and they feel comfortable on your lips, it lasts all day. You don't have to worry about it moving around. This is Fenty's version of a liquid lipstick, and the packaging is very cute and unique. So it's described as a weightless long wear liquid lipstick with a soft matte finish. It has 8 shades that look incredible on all skin tones. Each shade was handpicked by Rihanna and created to look incredible on everyone. The Stunna lip paint goes from 0 to 100 in one stroke of its lip defining precision wand. Its serious, long lasting hold is so weightless. If it weren't for the non-stop compliments, you'd be forgetting you'd be wearing it. Okay. All right, so this is 0.13 fluid ounces and it retails for $25. I think that's pretty pricey for a liquid lipstick. And I really compare a lot of liquid lipsticks to the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. Those retail for $20 and they are one stroke wonders as Fenty Beauty defines it. You don't need a lot. They have so many different colors. It's a comfortable formula. So I really love that. So when I see a product that is more expensive, $25, it's $5 more. You know, I definitely want to see what does it do extra. Packaging, it's very cute. The wand is supposed to be very innovative and it has instructions to use it upright when you're applying it and then the opposite way when you're filling in your lips. So I'm curious to see how the wand works as well. I am using the shade Uncuffed. So I'm just gonna open it up. That's what the wand looks like. I think I have overlined my lips just a little bit because I was confused at how to use this wand, but once I got the hang of it, it is easier to use. And it's got a rounded tip and it's a lot more rounded than a typical liquid lipstick applicator. No, it really does make it easier to achieve that line. I mentioned, you know, reading about Fenty Beauty, it's very all-inclusive and every shade of every product is supposed to be able to look good on everyone, which is a little surprising. Like, can every shade really look good on everyone in terms of like blushes and lipstick? When I bought this, it looked like it would be a great shade on me, but when I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, it's like every other pink mauve shade. It's gonna be a nice pink mauve on me, but I'm probably gonna have to like darken it with some lip liner. And I don't feel that way about this lipstick. Like, I don't feel like it has like that nudeness coming out that makes me look washed out. I just think it's like a really perfect nude. And you saw how it went on my dark lips very easily. I didn't dip back in here at all. And I'm going to be doing a natural makeup look really soon, and I feel like I have a lot of the products I need for that video. That's all for today's video. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Remember to share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!